Hello everyone, welcome to Shree Tutorials. In this video, we are going to cover question number 1 from the exercise 8.1 of the chapter Rational Numbers. Link for the remaining videos will be provided in the description box. Please do check it. Now let's start with the first one. List 5 rational numbers between. First one is minus 1 and 0. First one is minus 1 and 0. Let me write this in the form of the rational numbers. These are in the form of the integers. Let me write this in the form of the rational numbers. First of all, what are rational numbers? Rational numbers are the numbers which are in the form of p divided by q, where q is not equals to 0. P can be any positive integer, p can be any negative integer, p can be even 0. But when it comes to the q, it can be a positive integer or a negative integer, but not 0. Okay, so this is called as rational numbers. Now, these are in the form of the integers. Let me write this in the form of the rational numbers. Minus 1 divided by 1. That means I am writing this in the form of the p divided by q. P by q. Minus 1 divided by 1 is nothing but minus 1 itself. And 0 divided by 1 is nothing but 0 itself. Now I have converted these into the rational numbers. Now I need to find the 5 rational numbers between minus 1 divided by 1 and 0 divided by 1. Now the denominators are same. This is also 1 and this is also 1. Now look at the numerators. This is minus 1 and this is 0. Right? The difference between minus 1 and 0 is very, very less. You can't get 5 numbers. You can't get 5 rational numbers between these two. ನೋಡಿ ಇವಾಗ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಇವಾಗ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ಮೈನಸ್ 1 ಇದೆ ಮತ್ತೆ 0 ಇದೆ. ಮೈನಸ್ 1 ಗೂ 0 ಗೂ ತುಂಬಾ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ. ಮೈನಸ್ 1 ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬರೋದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ 0. ಇದರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ. So we can't get 5 rational numbers in between. So let me find a equivalent to this equivalent rational number to this. How to get our equivalent rational numbers? Multiply the numerator as well as the denominator with the same number. Now I'm going to multiply the numerator as well as the denominator with 6. While finding the 5 rational numbers in between, we are going to exclude the starting and the ending number. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮೈನಸ್ 1 ಮತ್ತೆ 0 ಅನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದರ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ 5 rational numbers, 5 rational numbers ಅನ್ನ we have to find out or we have to list out. That is the reason I am taking 6. If I take 5, I'll get only 4. If I take 7, I'll get 6. But I want 5 rational numbers. That is the reason I am multiplying this with 6. Now, minus 1 into 6 is how much? Minus 1 into 6 is minus 6 divided by 6. You can take a greater number. You can take even a greater number. 7 tagobodu, 8 tagobodu, 9 tagobodu. But I just want 5 rational numbers alva. That is the reason I have taken one number greater to 5. That is 6. Now, minus 1 into 6 is minus 6. 1 into 6 is 6. So this is minus 6 divided by 6. Now, 0 divided by 1 will be multiply the numerator as well as the denominator with 6, so that I can get 6 into 0 is 0. 1 into 6 is 6. 0 divided by 1. Now, let us list out the numbers which is greater to minus 6 divided by 6 and lesser to 0 divided by 6. A next number which is greater to minus 6 divided by 6 will be minus 5 divided by 6. Alva? A next number which is greater to minus 6 divided by 6 will be minus 5 divided by 6. The next number will be minus 4 divided by 6. Write the numbers till you get 0 divided by 6. Now, minus 3 divided by 6, minus 2 divided by 6, minus 1 divided by 6. Finally, we got 0 divided by 6. Okay. Now, minus 6 divided by 6 is nothing but minus 1. Now, let me write this as it is. Let me write these numbers as it is. Now, 0 divided by 6 is nothing but 0. 0 ಇಂದ ತಾನೇ ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ 0 divided by 1 ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. 0 divided by 1 ಇಂದ 0 by 6 ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. So 0 by 6 is nothing but 0 itself. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 rational numbers between minus 1 and 0. We got 5 rational numbers between minus 1 and 0. This is the final answer for the first one. Now let us move to the second one. So these are also in the form of the integers. Let us follow the same procedures as we followed in the previous example. Now, minus 2 can be written as minus 2 divided by 1 in the form of the rational number, and minus 1 can be written as minus 1 divided by 1. Now, minus 2 divided by 1, multiply the numerator as well as the denominator with 6. So this will be an equivalent rational number to minus 2 divided by 1. Okay, minus 2 into 6 is minus 12 divided by 1 into 6 is 6. So this will be minus 12 divided by 6. This is nothing but a equivalent rational number to this. What is the meaning of equivalent rational number? When you multiply the numerator as well as the denominator with the same number, it can be 6 or it can be 5 or it can be 7, it can be 8, it can be any number. When you multiply the numerator as well as the denominator with the same number, you will get the equivalent rational number. Okay, so this is an equivalent rational number to this. Now, let me find for minus 1. Minus 1 divided by 1, multiply the numerator as well as the denominator with 6. So this will be equals to minus 6 divided by 6. Now minus 12 divided by 6. Let me write a number which is greater. Let me write a next number which is greater to minus 12 divided by 6. So this will be minus 11 divided by 6. I have to write the numbers till I get minus 6 divided by 6. Right? Now, minus 10 divided by 6. Minus 9 divided by 6, minus 8 divided by 6, minus 7 divided by 6. Finally, I got minus 6 divided by 6. Now, minus 12 divided by 6 is nothing but 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12. So this is minus 2. Now, let me write these numbers as it is. Now, minus 6 divided by 6 is minus 6 divided by 6 is minus 1. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we got 5 rational numbers between minus 2 and minus 1. We got 5 rational numbers between minus 2 and minus 1. So this is the final answer for the second one. Now let us go for the third one. Now the third one is minus 4 divided by 5 and minus 2 divided by 3. These kind of problems are a bit different than we solved in the previous problems. Now let us see how to solve. Let me take a rough note. Minus 4 divided by 5 and minus 2 divided by 3. These are in the form of fractions, right? So, but these are in the form of unlike fractions. What are unlike fractions and what are like fractions? Unlike fractions are the fractions when the denominators are different. When the denominators are different, these are called as unlike fractions. But when the denominators are same, we call it as like fractions. When the denominators are same, or equal, we call it as like fractions. First step is we have to convert these into the like fractions. First one is minus 4 divided by 5. We have to make the denominators equal. Minus 4 divided by 5. Multiply the numerator as well as the denominator with 3. To convert unlike fractions to like fractions, we used to follow the same procedure. Right? Now, this will be minus 4 into 3 is minus 12 divided by 5 into 3 is 15. Minus 2 divided by 3. This is the second fraction. To convert this into the like fractions, I should multiply this with the denominator of the other fraction, that is 5. Now, minus 2 into 5 is minus 10. 3 into 5 is 50. Now we got like fractions. Now we have converted unlike fractions into like fractions. So this will be minus 12 divided by 15 and minus 10 divided by 15. Now the denominators are equal or same. Now look at the numerators. Numerators are minus 12 and minus 10. Do you think we can get 5 rational numbers out of this? How many rational numbers we can get from this? 12 minus 12 divided by 15. The next greater number will be minus 11 divided by 15 and the next one will be minus 10 divided by 15. We got only one rational number. We got only one rational number, but we wanted 5 rational numbers. So if I multiply this with 3 and if I multiply this with 5, I can't get 5 rational numbers. I can't get 5 rational numbers. So instead of multiplying this with 3 and 5, let me multiply with the greater number so that we can get enough differences to get 5 rational numbers between them. Okay, now let us come to the main sheet. Minus 4 divided by 5 and minus 2 divided by 3. What is the first step? We have to convert these into the like fractions. We have to convert these into like fractions. Minus 4 divided by 5. If I multiply the numerator as well as the denominator with the denominator of the other fraction, I cannot get 5 rational numbers between these two. So instead of multiplying this with 3, I should multiply this with a greater number. Let me multiply this with 9. Let me multiply the numerator as well as the denominator with 9 so that I got 45. It is a greater number in the denominator, and in the numerator it will be minus 4 into 9 is minus 36. Okay, then what about 4 minus 2 divided by 3? In the denominator I should get 45. In the denominator I should get 45. So this will be minus 2 into 15 is minus 30. Okay, now we got minus 36 divided by 45 and minus 30 divided by 45. Now we have successfully converted these into the like fractions. Now let me write minus 36 divided by 45. Now what is the next greater number to this? Next greater number will be minus 35 divided by 45. Next one will be minus 34 divided by 45. I should write the numbers till I get minus 30 divided by 45. So this will be minus 33 divided by 45, minus 32 divided by 45, minus 31 divided by 45. Finally, we got minus 30 divided by 45. Now, minus 36 divided by 45 is nothing but minus 36 divided by 45 is nothing but minus 4 divided by 5. Right? Now, let me write these numbers as it is. Now, minus 30 divided by 45 is minus 30 divided by 45 is nothing but minus 2 divided by 3. Now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, we got 5 rational numbers between minus 4 divided by 5 and minus 2 divided by 3. So, this is the final answer. Now, let us move to the next question. So, the next question is, fourth question is minus 1 divided by 2 and 2 divided by 3. Minus 1 divided by 2 and 2 divided by 3. First step is we have to convert these into the like fractions. We have to convert these into like fractions. Okay, so to convert this into the like fractions, if I multiply the numerator as well as the denominator with the denominator of the other fraction, this will be 3. Minus 1 into 3 is minus 3 divided by 2 into 3 is 6. I got minus 3 divided by 6. Let us consider the second fraction. If I multiply the numerator as well as the denominator with the denominator of the other fraction, I will get 2 into 2 is 4, 3 into 2 is 6. Okay, now I have successfully converted the fractions into like fractions. Now I should see whether I can get 5 rational numbers between minus 3 divided by 6 and 4 divided by 6. Now whether I can get 5 rational numbers, we have to list out 5 rational numbers, right? So now I have to see whether I can get 5 rational numbers between these two rational numbers. How to see? Look at the denominators. The denominators are equal. So now look at the numerators. Minus 3 and 4. What is the difference between minus 3 and 4? The difference between minus 3 and 4 is more than 5. More than 5. ನೋಡಿ, ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ಲುಕ್ ಎಟ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ಸ್ minus 3 ಇದೆ ಮತ್ತೆ 4 ಇದೆ. minus 3ಗೂ 4ಗೂ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ? ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ 5 ಇದೆ. ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ 5 ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೋ ನೀಡ್ ಟು multiply with the bigger number. This will be sufficient. Okay, now minus 3 divided by 6. What is the next greatest number? Be minus 2 divided by 6. So I should write till I get 4 divided by 6. Now minus 1 divided by 6 0 divided by 6, 1 divided by 6, 2 divided by 6, 3 divided by 6. Finally, I got 4 divided by 6. Now, minus 3 divided by 6 is nothing but minus 1 divided by 2. Now, let me write these fractions, or let me write these rational numbers as it is. Now, 4 divided by 6 is nothing but 2 divided by 3. Now, let me count how many rational numbers we got between minus 1 by 2 and 2 divided by 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 rational numbers, but they told us to list out only 5 rational numbers between minus 1 by 2 and 2 by 3. So, let me take the first 5 rational numbers. So, these are the 5 rational numbers between minus 1 by 2 and 2 by 3. This is the final answer.